Hey, what's up, guys? Got my P-51 here, my old P-51. It's been through a lot of it's kind of been through a lot. It's had a lot of damage in its day. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking this apart, saving some of these parts that can be used later. What we're also going to be doing is I also have a new P-51 that I got from Nitro Planes. Here's the box, and we're going to be doing not only a build video, let's see. All right, there's the box there, and everything's in here. We're gonna be taking things out. What happened was with the original plane was I was flying, doing some low passes, and I had the camera here. I'll show you in a second. I had the camera on the bottom here, right on the scoop, and I was trying to do right here on the scoop, and I was trying to do some low passes. And what happened was I was flying so low to the ground that my propeller actually caught the ground, and when I did, I also scraped the camera on the bottom, and I ruined the collet that was in the front. I bent the collet, and I don't know if I even bent some of the parts in here for the motor. But what we're going to be doing is right here in the I don't know if I bent any of this. I'm going to save the motor, of course, and see maybe if I can use it later. But for now, I'm just going to, the only thing I'm going to be taking from this airframe is my servo reverser, my servos that I have for my flaps. I'm going to be taking these out. These are Metal Gear servos. I'm going to be taking these out, adding flaps to the new plane, and I'm also going to be taking out my ESC. I have a 60 amp ESC in here, and I'd like to run that in the other plane also, because I'm also going to be running it on 4S. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to go ahead and start taking this plane apart, start taking out the electronics for this, and then what we're also going to be doing is we're going to be doing a build video for the new plane. And then on top of the build video, after we get most of the pieces together, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be painting it a new color scheme. And I'm really excited. It's going to be a camouflage color. Someone did it on RC Girl. I think it was Spyro. Spyro did a camouflage colored P-51. It looked exactly like a Spitfire. He even had Spitfire decals on there. As cool as it looked, this one's going to be a little different. It's going to have a little bit different colors on it, but all in all, it's going to look like a great plane. So I'm excited about that. We're going to be I'm going to be doing a kind of like a video log on that, and just showing you different aspects of how this video is going to come together, how this plane that I'm going to be building is going to come together. So right now, I'm going to take out the essential parts that I need from this plane, and just go ahead and keep some of the parts, like as you can see, the tail feather and the elevator, everything it functions correctly. My wings still are they're not great, but I can definitely save these. The only thing I would be doing is be taking the servos out of these, or maybe just adding new servos, because I have other servos that I could probably add instead. We're going to be doing the landing gear mod. I did the landing gear mod. I don't know if you can see right here. You can see I added some of the balsa, that I had from another plane. I'm also going to be showing everybody how to bend the metal frame for the landing gears in here, to bend it forward, because if you don't do this landing gear mod and you're running it on 4S and you have that heavier battery in there, this plane will tip over, and does have tendency to stall, or not stall, but tip over. And so that's kind of what we're looking at right now for this plane. I don't want to say I'm going to keep you posted, because I'm going to be doing multiple videos, and then after I'm done, after I'm done building the plane and we have almost all the pieces that we need, then we're gonna go back and make one big video and then show you guys how to do all these different modifications that make this plane such a great plane. I love this plane, and that's why I had to buy another one. The first time I flew it, I had the battery in the wrong position. I didn't know that there was battery tray. You know, I didn't know that the battery tray was all the way inside. I had my battery sitting right here. Sitting right here. So when I took off, I mean, this was actually my first propeller plane. I've been flying EDFs since I started in RC. Probably not the best place to start, but that's where I started. And then but what we're gonna be doing, you know, I really love this plane. Not ecstatic about the color, that, you know, the colors that they got on here with the green and the yellow. You know, it's not, you know, a lot of people say it's not scale, whatever, I don't care. But I am gonna be adding my own little accents to it. Hopefully you guys like the modifications that I'm gonna be doing to this plane, and hopefully you guys enjoy the videos. And who knows, maybe I'll even add connect the landing, you know, maybe I'll even connect these lights that they got on here. But you know, one step at a time. Right now I'm just really concerned about getting the ESC taken care of, getting all these different things. Once I get all the electronics into this other plane, I'm gonna put the wings and everything on, and then I'm gonna start and then I'm gonna paint it. And then we're gonna paint it with a base coat, and then after we do the base coat, then we're gonna start doing our little camouflage patterns, and then really just bringing this plane to life. So, you know, hope you guys are gonna enjoy these videos. Hopefully you guys can take from these videos. I see a lot of guys, they do a whole bunch of these modifications on RC groups to these planes, and they look so nice, but nobody ever does a video on it. Nobody ever shows anybody how they, you know, the little tricks of the trade or whatever. But you know, but you know, this is going to be a learning experience for me. Hopefully it'll be a little bit of a learning experience for you guys as well, and hopefully you guys just enjoy it. So I'm just going to go ahead and start doing what I'm going to do with this plane. Pull out what I need to pull out, and then we'll go ahead and get into the build video for this other plane, and then I'll show you guys how to make these different modifications to make this plane really perform. And it doesn't really take a lot. I mean, if you have anywhere from a 45 to a 60 amp ESC lying around, I mean, most of us have spare ESCs lying around, and I mean, the stock ESC that comes with it, if you do a certain modification, you know, if you make your intake, you know, if you do your intakes, and if you do your intakes and your exhaust for airflow for this, you know, it'll keep your ESC cool. But then you always run a chance that you know, you might burn out your ESC. But if you bump it up to like a 45, 50 or 60 amp ESC, you really increase your chances of just, you know, keeping your plane. I mean, your plane was going to perform great. So let me go ahead and do this to this plane, take out what I want to take out, and so that we're gonna, you know, to see what we're gonna put in the new plane, and then we're gonna go ahead and do the build video for the other plane, and the modifications, and also the paint job. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause it now, and then we'll continue on later. All right.